What if I told you these Unreal Engine assets weren't modeled? They were scanned with a phone. No fancy photogrammetry rigs, no 3D modeling, no asset stores. Just real event gear scanned on site and brought into Unreal Engine. The closer your Previs matches reality, the better decisions you make for site. Today, I'll show you the full workflow I use to take real-world objects, cable trays, throwovers, or even walls, and turn them into usable Unreal Engine assets. High realism, fast, simple, practical. I'm Ryan. I've spent the last 15 years working across TV, film, and live events, acquiring a particular set of skills. I've worked on shows like Family Feud, Miss South Africa, and The Masked Singer. But enough about me. Let's create something cool. Here's the deal. The process is actually very simple. We scan an object with a phone, download it from KIRI Engine, optionally clean it up in Blender, bring it into Unreal, adjust the material, and boom. That concludes the tutorial. Just joking. It's not over, but it's pretty much what I do. Let's walk through it. I recently made a video breaking down how I scan objects using nothing but my phone. You don't have to watch it right now, but if you want to scan your own gear, I'd recommend it. Once your scan is done, head over to the KIRI Engine website and log in. I bought it through the Apple App Store, so my login is simple. Use whatever applies to you. Inside, you'll see all your scans. Yes, I have a lot. Did I mention this is ridiculously cool? Pick the model you want, tweak your export settings, and make sure you include the PBR textures. That part matters. It's really important. You can also change the quality to a 2K model texture resolution if you're using your scans as world fillers and not hero assets. Enter your email, submit, and once processing is done, you'll get a download link. Here's one small tip. Rename the zip files. The default names are not great, and future you will thank you. Next, I take the scans into Blender. This step is optional but very useful. For example, this cable tray, the yellow jacket, the edges are jagged and the bottom isn't flat. A few quick vertex tweaks and we straighten the sides. And we can also flatten the base. There. Now it's much easier to place in Unreal. See this throw over here? It picked up some of the tar surface it was lying on. I just pushed those vertices back so it won't be visible. And this wall scan came out beautifully. But I don't need the roof, the window, or the slanted concrete. So I delete out those sections and we have something clean for Unreal. Ideally, I could have resized it, maybe to a 2 meter by 2 meter, but this is good. Once that's done, export everything as FBX. Just make sure in the export options under the geometry tab to set the smoothing to face. Boom, that's it for Blender. Now for the fun part. I'm using a scene from my Unreal DMX tutorial series, where I build a lighting show from scratch. The stage, lighting fixtures, patching a console, connecting Unreal to a lighting desk, and enhancing the scene with world building. I went a bit further than the tutorial to demonstrate what visualization can look like. These types of scenes is exactly where scanned assets shine. I import the edited Blender files in Unreal and double check some import settings. Make sure under the Static Mesh tab that Import Static Mesh is enabled. Under the Skeleton Mesh tab, make sure Import Skeleton Mesh is disabled. And that under the Texture tab, Import Texture is enabled. These are small gotchas, especially for KIRI Engine. If I skip this, my imports fail. If you aren't using Blender, you can import the OBJ directly from the scan folder. I also bring in the PBR textures. If yours is missing, that means you didn't enable them during the advanced export options from KIRI Engine's website. Told you that part was important. Once everything is in, I build a master material and give it an enigmatic, inspired name. I called mine KIRI Scans. This lets me reuse the same setup across all scanned assets. I plug in the albedo texture, the normal texture, and the roughness texture. I add a small control using a lerp node to add roughness later per asset. I won't go deep here. I plan on doing a dedicated master materials video for events people soon. From there, I create material instances, and apply them to the meshes. And instantly, it works. Once you assign all the correct textures, that is. See? Working. Now let's place them. How cool is that? The yellow jacket looks great, but it's a bit shiny, like it was dragged out of a pool. That's where the handy-dandy roughness control comes in. A quick adjustment on the minimum roughness, around 0.4, that's a good starting point. Same thing with the throw over. And the wall? Come on, isn't that ridiculously cool? Let's replace the back wall with it. Just 3 scans, and the entire scene already feels more grounded and real. Imagine what you could do with a full library of your own gear. If you're itching to try this, make sure to watch this. If you want deeper dives about Blender cleanup, master materials, or event-specific workflows, let me know in the comments. Until then, imagine, create, and see if it goes boom.